Everyone, and welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Last time we did some more side quests, and this time we're going to do some more. Let me activate my... where am I? There, let me activate my webcam. There we go. Well, this one get a little bit weird. Oh, a little bit more. Is that fine? I think this is better. It needs to go a little bit lower though. Maybe like that would be better, yeah. That's better, I think. Last time we did some side quests. Today we're going to do more side quests. I also have a plan now, which I'm going to play next, and that will be Tales of Arise, which will be released on September 10. So we have to finish Witcher 3 on September 10, because if I'm not mistaken, Tales of Arise will coming out on September 10, yes. I'm really looking forward to it. Definitely going to play that one as soon as it is released. So starting September evening, at September 10th evening or September 11th morning, we're going to play Tales of Arise. Until then, we have to beat Witcher 3, which should be possible. We still have like 3 weeks left, I think. 2 weeks left. I think it should be possible. I'm probably gonna stream then on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday as well. But we have to see about that. Let's continue for now. Don't dawdle any longer. To make a little bit more haste now. See how it'll get.
Oh, could I ever use a nap?
Oh yeah, I remember. We saved a merchant or an armorer last time.
I'm sorry.
And we were teleported over here because we followed him, and apparently it was something over there, which was where we were able to loot something. Let's head over there now.
What's going on here?
We still have a couple of question marks, a ton of side quests left. We'll see that we can whittle away at them one at a time. Should be able to do most side quests.
I think I'm catching something.
Another town over here, I think.
When I was a young maid, we adhered to certain morals, as one should.
Let's see what's around here. Can we loot something? Probably. Yeah, we can loot something. Thanks for the contribution. Anything else? There's something. Some more brutes. Alright. You know me, I'm gonna loot everything I can find. Alright, that's that. Oh. Need to log my mouse again. Alright, that should work.
I was a young maid. We adhered to certain morals.
Lamet, my friend, it's common knowledge.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout is strict and
Alright.
nothing changes.
Bread adds a string to your sword. Wine adorns.
Looks like a big estate here. Let's have a look what that is. Beware of monsters. Monsters known as bargats have been spotted near the cemetery. All vineyard workers are thus advised to depart for home before dusk, preferably in groups. It is also recommended they choose routes which bypass the cemetery. Failure to adhere to these safety precautions could lead to serious consequences, including but not limited to mental trauma, crippling injury, and being torn apart and devoured. Ladies, keep an eye on your men. Consider yourselves warned. At the top of Link's Crag dwells a witch who muddles with menfolk's minds. I don't know what sorcery the troll abuses, but ever since my husband visited her, he's changed beyond recognition. Beware the witch of Link's Crag, a concerned wife. Vermentino wine, easy drinking anytime. Have a taste for fine vintages, but cannot afford to lose your clarity of mind? Try wine from the Vermentino vineyard. You can down a whole cask and suffer no hangover the next morning. The secret? The high percentage. In fact, it's nearly 100% of water in our wines. Drink Vermentino and join us in our efforts to promote sobriety among the citizens of Tucson. Beauclair Oak lumber for sale. If you're looking to buy some Beauclair Oak and don't mind if the paperwork's not all in order, I can help out. Ask for Philip de Rocane's logging outpost. Be warned, beware Catherine Maynard. Don't even go close, a kind stranger. Needed Master Magica. I need a hard-eyed man who won't spill his Bicter at the side of sorcery and can give a witch a good fecking hiding if it comes to it. You'll find me chopping wood near Fox Hollow. My name is Jacob, and chopping wood's what I do. All your poop for brains, feckers who think you're jesters, I'm warning you, jesting's over. Jacob, woodcutter of Fox Hollow. Alright. Knight's Tales.
Quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait.
What is that? It's like an estate here, right? What is in here? Locked, okay. There's an herbalist over there. We near the city again? Where are we? No, we're in a vineyard, okay.
There's never been a frown that couldn't be turned upside down.
I also have to look out for guards. So we're not getting detected. Just an old man. Okay, can we go in here? No.
Well then, well.
Anything here? Nope. Everything's locked around here. Don't see any guards nearby.
I'm going to save with my hands. Watch your stones.
Jesus, calm down. Alright, here's an herbalist somewhere around here. Pairing up here, one further. Left, there.
Oh, thumbs today. The aroma. Lovely.
Queen Wells. In a plain not unlike our own, there once lived a ruler named Adscaric. When he was an old man, he fell ill. He felt that he would soon die, so he summoned an evil spirit, Marbus, and made a deal with him. Adscaric would live until his son came of age and ascended to the throne. 10 years passed. Adscaric died, and next to his body Marbus appeared and turned to the heir to the throne. Your father promised me something. Now you must pay his debt. And just what did my father receive from you in return? Asked the heir. And what do I owe? You are alive, said Marbus, and cut the heir's throat with his claw. The boy had not yet died when Marbus opened a gate to another plane. Out of it came a mercenary army with the evil spirit Berith marching at its head. I have to read that again. Interesting. Marbus sat on Adscaric's throne. All times had come to the land. The people rebelled against the demon's rule. Marbus sent Berith and his army after them. Berith slaughtered all the rebels. His armor glistened with blood. People began to call Berith the Crimson Sovereign. Marbus' appetite was not sated, so he sent the Crimson Sovereign to conquer neighboring countries. And so it went on. For hundreds of years, the Sovereign continued his march, losing soldiers as he went, but Marbus was never sated. Finally, there came a time when the people of all the continents were united under Marbus' rule, and the Crimson Sovereign was left alone, without an army. He knelt before Marbus and said, "You hired me, and I have carried out my task. You promised me a weapon from which no shield can provide protection. You shall receive it," Marbus said, flashing his teeth. He reached into his garment and drew out a vial filled with black bile. He flung it at the Crimson Sovereign, yet the Sovereign knew Marbus well enough to expect treachery. He opened the passage to another world and fled before the vial full of Blake could hit the floor. Yet ill luck would have it that while he was fleeing, a gale came flying out of his open portal. It opened the window to Marbus's throne room and spread the Blake vial out over the entire world. Ever since Marbus has dwelled in a tower standing above a continent of dead bodies and beasts transformed by the Blake, and Berith, still calling himself the Crimson Sovereign, wanders from world to world as a mercenary searching for vengeance. That was a weird story, but kind of familiar. I know where I heard that, or seen her or something like that. Let's talk to the herbalist lady.
Welcome, Wanderer. In need of herbs, perhaps? Wort for a sore stomach, or...
Prefer willow bark or iris root for stomach aches. Wort can cause dizziness, nausea.
Forgive me. It's just that you do not have the look of one familiar with herbs.
What looks that? And looks deceive anyway. Me, I'm not out for common weeds that grow in any meadow. Need rare ingredients. Can you help me out, or should I move on?
You must judge for yourself.
Meant no offense.
And I took none. I should be the one to apologize for judging by appearance alone. Tell me, your knowledge, how did you gain it? From an herbalist living nearby?
No, from somewhere a long way off. Kaer Morhen, northern Kedwin.
Gods? That's the continent's other end. What are you doing in Toussaint?
Same thing I do anywhere. Killing monsters.
Let's play some Gwent.
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
We still can't really play Skellige because we don't really have cards for Skellige. So let's stick within the Northern Realms. She plays a Nilfgaard, alright. That, cover that, that's fine. Start. Probably has decoys as well. Oh, he's passed. Okay, well, I take that free win. Any day. Was that? Look at 3 random cards from your opponent, okay. That's fine. I know what the AI does with that information. If it does anything. Blizzard. Probably has a Scorch, doesn't he? Didn't Scorch yet though. He might Scorch now if he has one. Doesn't have one, okay. That's fine. No, he has a Scorch. There we go. Was expecting that one. Just gonna pass now and give him the round. I'm gonna go all out now. Let him play first all his cards and then we play our cards. He doesn't have any more cards, does he? Or does she? It's a she now. Last card. Another Mora. Okay, we finished. Let's put that one out. And then we won. There we go.
The aroma. Lo and behold, my herb aficionado. Here to buy?
Let's see what you have.
Right. Show me what you got.
Nothing really interests me, to be honest, but fine. There's so much money.
I'm off.
Don't know what to do with all that. Maybe we can craft a Grandmaster armor, maybe that'll be expensive. I don't know.
Something's in the wind.
Nothing here, nothing there, okay. Let's get to my marker. What's the green marker? What's that? Read. Wanted murderous Van de Gilde, Starlingsdragon, Half-Breed, and Four Fingers Witten. Alright.
My friend, it's common knowledge Bombino Nero yields the best sweet.
There's a bear. Hello, bear. Let me get bear thingies. Also equip that one. Where's the bear thingy? Beast oil there. If we sneak up on them, will it work? That was easy. There we go. Oh, a house down there. We have down here bees, my honeycombs. Are those supposed to be bandits? Okay. Hangman's Venom it is. Then we do that. Also activate that, why not? Ow. Okay.
Quick! Smack the scallywag!
Let me get over there to this guy. It's annoying. Alright, done with all of them. Garrett needs a cut again. His beard has grown quite long. It's not that he's looking ugly with a beard. It looks actually quite fancy, but I like him without a beard more.
There's a witch in these parts.
Do they say what sort of devilry she works?
Alright, let's get a little loot.
I've had enough of all of it.
My deepest regards. My deepest regards.
Alright, can we loot anything more around here? Let me save before I loot anything here. There might be guards nearby. You never know.
I would, but if not,
Nothing there. There's something. Something more.
Eh, brother?
Some chest. Get lots of food around here.
When the Duquesa laughs, it's no.
Fetch this empty dead sweeper.
All possible punishments have visited us. Go stick a carrot up your nose.
Silverborn to San and Calacan's Ammoniacraft. The year 781 marked the final end of elven rule in the Sun, the closing of an era that had lasted over 1,500 years. The elves abandoned their ivory cities and left for the mountains, taking with them all that they could and destroying everything else. Whatever they could not take and did not manage to demolish or burn, they cursed. The last elven sovereign, Devatar, hundreds of years old yet fair as a youth, was defeated. Weeping over the slain army of his forever young brothers and sisters, he agreed to pay homage to Ludovic, the first human king of Tucson, who, though young, was as shrunken and ugly as the night after Sovian. Putting on no end of airs and graces, Ludovic boasted, "Look, the proud elf shall bow down before me and kiss my royal feet with humility." To the great Devatar even further, Ludovic decided to homage should take place in the Elf King's barely abandoned palace. The throne on which Ludovic now boldly lounged bore still smouldering marks from the fires set by the elves, who had sought to burn the whole palace down as they left. So the proud elven king bowed down before the human king and offered him a sacrifice of bread and wine, as well as a sword and shield. Spewing out merciless mockery all the while, Ludovic received this homage, then immediately ordered his guards drag Devatar beyond the palace gates, throw him down the stairs as if he were a beggar. Witnesses claimed the proud elf remained calm throughout the whole event, but when left alone, Devatar wiped the blood off his face and vowed cruel revenge on the king, revenge that would come from stone as cold as the king's heart. Yet these ominous words bore no fruit, for in the year 782, before the homage was renewed, Devatar drew his last breath alongside his remaining soldiers went into Santos, decided to celebrate the anniversary of the surrender of the elven sovereign with a pogrom of non-humans on the slopes of Mount Gorgon. Few survived. Calagan's Ammoniacraft. In the common folk's imagination, vampires are dead men and women arisen from their graves, raves driven by an unquenchable thirst for warm blood. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. These creatures first came to be on another world, arrived in ours centuries ago, and have since learned to live among men and have evolved at our side. The widespread belief that vampires must drink human blood in order to survive is flat out wrong, though they do in fact often partake in our vital fluid, for human blood affects their physiology as alcohol does ours. A vampire's bite does not turn its victim into a vampire. A state of affairs which would in fact be counter to logic, for it would mean the world would soon fill with vampires as they multiply at an exponential rate. Running water presents no barrier to vampires, not even if it's cold, for vampires are immune to forces both heat and cold. Now for the most important matter, vampires have learned to live in the light of our sun, which is not harmful to them in the least, though they absolutely never shimmer or glisten when stuck with the sun's rays. Those are some references to some famous movies, I suppose. On Hunting Basilisks, a compendium, the last basilisk of its kind, is study in archaeology by Borges de Savaris. In our lands, that is to say, in the fair Duchy of Tucson, the hunting of basilisks has a long and storied tradition, one reaching back to the dawn of our present history. Attesting to this is a note written by one Xenon of Tritium, a leather worker in the year 1023. In it one finds mention of a commission for a corset to be fastened from hide of that winged serpent called Basiliscus by some. See Vendetta Fiari, manuscripts through the ages 1278. While lesser hides could come from beasts felled by age or hunger, The costliness and expense of this corset would have necessitated the skin of a basilisk taken in its prime, and therefore required a hunt. Without the engagement of a witcher, or as a last resort a knight or mercenary, such a hunt would have perforce meant the gruesome death of the foolhardy hunter. Yet those adept at the task, witchers, chief among them, hunted basilisk and their cousins, cockatrices, with great success, thinning their numbers till a mere handful remained. To give but one example, in the year 1100, basilisks of the Regulus platinum subspecies dotted skies all across our lands, yet in the present day only one exemplar still lives. The last basilisk of its kind. Based on my observations, I have concluded all species, be they plant, animal, or even insect, are inextricably intertwined with one another. It is no mere coincidence, the felling of the beechwoods and the vanishing of the rose who in them once dwelled led to the disappearance of the sterling basilisks as well. The principle even holds true for ladybirds. For the betterment of learning, I conducted the following experiment. I eradicated all the aphids in the palace cabbage patch using a lye solution. Within a few weeks, all of the ladybirds once present in the patch, and there were hundreds, migrated to a neighboring field. Simple experiment, yet gave incontrovertible proof of my hypothesis. Well, if the food is no longer there, they're gonna look somewhere else for food. That's obvious.
Praised be our Lord Lepiota. You come in his name. You are his avatar.
Alright.
Nope, just a witcher who happened to be passing through.
By the prophet's intervention. He was your guide. He nudged your footsteps here.
Maybe.
If you say so.
What shall we call you, hero?
Geralt.
I'm Geralt. Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt! Lovely it rings. Sacred it sounds. Do you thirst or hunger?
Oh, she doesn't play Gwent.
Let me see what you're serving.
She ain't playing Gwent. That's not nice. You get all your food back, which I stole from you. I don't really need a fish, so the rest can go away. 97 grapes, Jesus. There we go. Works for well.
Take care now.
You are sorely missed already.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Folks say there's a witch in these parts.
Do they say what sort of devilry she was?
The sort that can turn a lass into a tree.
Maybe a sick habit.
Alright, let's go over there.
Boy, is my bubbles are ready to blow.
Another house over here. Maybe there's some stuff I can loot.
Drink! Give me a
Can go in here, that's good. Alright. I hope you don't hear the chainsaw outside. Somebody is apparently cutting trees or something like that. Was that Noble Houses of Tucson, volume 57. Sangreal, alternatively Sangreal, literally your royal blood. The legendary line which some trace back to the first lords of the lands now lying in Tucson and northwestern Hagland. The first mention of Wilhelm the Bold, this line's founder, comes from Elven manuscripts found during reconstruction of the Beauclair Palace in 1095. Since the source, like all things Elven, is unreliable and should not be taken into consideration by historians, the existence of House Sangreal must be considered a mere fable. Salvarez, or Salares, deer of the Regulus Platinum Crest, this line takes its name from the Salva de Lame, who was made a count in the year 1189 by Duchess Caraberta for service to the ducal throne. The De Salvarez line's crest depicts a Regulus Platinum, one of the so-called silver basilisks whose existence is highly suspect. Classification as a species considered enormous by most zoologists. Terracella of the Two Towers crest, an ancient line whose founders most likely first settled the land of present-day Tucson around the year 984. They waged fierce war against the Elven until the 6th decade of the 11th century, when all of what is now Tucson fell under human control. Alright. So the elves actually did inhabit all of the lands before the humans came. Good to know. Let's head over there, right? What's the green marker? I hope there's still shit to loot. It didn't disappear, but it might have disappeared. Of course it disappeared. God damn it. Well, at least that stuff is still here. Alright. That's that, I guess. Okay. Where to next? There's another question mark over here. There are a couple of question marks still around. I think we're gonna take care of those three. They're still nearby.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
It's a drool. Okay, let's put Augroid oil on. I don't know if he's friendly or not. Ow. Down he is. Holy shit, where did he fly? Alright. Killed someone here. Couple of crowns, rack strip with writing on it. Probably written in blood. Notes written in blood on a scrap of fabric. On this scrap ran from my own garment using my own blood and a fragment of bone from some unknown creature. I write a summary of my sad tale, I shall surely perish forthwith. Perhaps one day a barb shall happen upon it and compose from it a ballad to squeeze tears from the most pitiless miser. Some time ago I spied a monster roaming in proximity to my estate. Upon further investigation I learned it was a she-troll, descended from the Gorgon foothills. I thus scraped together a few grounds and went to the Camerlengo to request he hire a knight-errant to slay the monstrosity. Yet as I was making this journey, said she-troll sprang out of the bushes, knelt down by my horse, and professed something in the garbled speech of trolls that I took to mean she had chosen me as her bow. Since it was most ill-bred to be rude to a lady, even a monstrous one, I declined her politely and was ready to be on my way when she tossed a sack over me, tucked me under her arm and carried me here to this clearing. She locked me in a cage and stared at me for hours, sending a creepy shiver down my spine. So now I slowly starve to death, for while she gives me clear water to drink, my only food is the soup that she-troll spends all day brewing, a foul concoction reeking of carrion and onion. I would rather perish than put that slurry on my lips. Well, rip him. Also, beast, you're mine now. Alrighty, where to next? Down there is something, okay. Let's head down there then. Don't hear anything. At least not yet. Runes. What's that? Hidden treasure. Okay. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me right now. Can I go around here? There. What's that? Those are like worms, some shit. It's giant centipedes, maybe. Was hanged. Journal of a Desperate Man. Most of the pages are filled with professions of love made to a woman named Carlotte. Entries are chaotic, undated. Carlotte Catherine is the love of my life. When she is not near me, I burn with longing. I suffocate with loneliness. I suffer the worst possible torment. How can I make her understand that I, not Albert, am her destiny? I found a solution. The witch from Link's Crack. She will help me end my heart's agony. I shall now have to tighten my belt several notches, but I have purchased a magic elixir from the witch. She said if I convince my beloved to drink it, I will be able to forget my problems forever. I sold the rest of my possessions and purchased jewels to give Charlotte when I propose. God, soon now she shall be mine. As the witch instructed, I mixed the elixir with wine. I prepared a small picnic near the chapel at the Catherine Manor. My beloved agreed to meet to talk to me, but though she drank my enchanted est, still she refused my proposal. She also spouted some nonsense about only becoming my wife when the jewels I gave her grow into grape wines. She fell into a strange hysterical mood and buried my present with her bare hands by their family chapel. So I need to wait before the elixir takes effect. Okay, I can remember this story. I think she died, right? I think she died as well and written something out. God's curses upon that cruel witch. She cheated me. She betrayed. Next day I went to Catherine Manor to see Carlotte, but instead a woodland monstrosity had taken over the entire property. So that is the end to my heart's suffering. The foul enchantress spoke of. The elixir brought bad death of my beloved. But death shall not separate us. I am ready to die, to live with her for all eternity. I shall hang for my sins, for love, for Carlotte. We saw that one. We saw that one. We went there, there was a spriggan over there. Made its lair there. Anything more here? No. Let's look over there. Find the jewels. Apparently there's still jewels around there. Is it going to the estate? Oh yeah. Probably somewhere around here there are jewels.
The hussies got to waste.
There's something. Okay, is that it? Guess that's it. Alright, that's done. Let's see what in the side quest we want to do next. I might want to start with the low level quest first, right? To death to you part. So we're gonna go back towards the city then. We can do that. Do the question marks on the way.
Just need to pour without tasting it
Your
first.
bones are aching again.
Hear anything? No, don't hear anything yet. So it might be, what's that? Nice. Something down there. Okay. Maybe we go to a monster den or something like that? Cave entrance. Winter's contract, okay. Any guards around? Doesn't look like it. What's that, a knight's errant saddle or something like that? I already got a bad one.
I believe Vilmar's in the right. There's no knowing what lurks in these wilds.
It's hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
Count's Ledger.
Nerves, eh?
Order for wine from the sun. Baron Aronioni, 2 Falcons Vessest, 1 Falcon of Bomino. There's no Bomino, you can send Imores. Nobody will know the difference. 1 Falcon of Fiorano, 3 bottles of Evolus. Take an additional demi-joan of Evolus for Master Bouillard's wife. Thanks for a magical ointment for Clarissa. 1 Falcon of Clarina, 8 bottles of Vermentino, 2 demi-johns of Coronata. She hasn't paid for her delivery yet. I don't want to burn myself, stop it. Armidai. Anything else around here?
Hey, over here, please.
Yeah, I'll be there in a second. Alrighty. You do you, I guess. Bodyguard, Count Belladel.
Lads, I find your concern touching, I do.
Oh, that's another side quest,
I've
sister.
long awaited this day, so you must forgive me, but I shall go.
Okay, I guess we'll do that one first.
Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it. Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladal, a great admirer of your deeds.
Thanks. Not something we Witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks. As you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behaviour to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
Count Belladal? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Covere, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a Witcher to partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending. Who dares stop me?
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilmar, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see, the Parastisomac. It captures, likenesses.
A parasesta what?
An ancient camera.
Like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions,
Based upon which, I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture. I know only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
Pretty unusual contract.
I couldn't agree more, yes. And I'm prepared to pay a commensurately high fee.
Don't mind if we actually talk about exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how much you wish to receive.
Go with 245.
Sublime! We've a deal!
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map. Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
Yes, let's. The light seems perfect just now.
Yeah, looks nice. Alright. Count Beldell's map. I hope the game will tell me where to go. Big Game Hunter.
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead. Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings, believe me. They're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something supper. Do you? But as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
Alright, here's a live health bar. A health bar is usually not a great indication for me. Come on. It's a bear.
Heard something. Grunting, panting. Something like a bear.
Ooh, I'm not the least bit eager to come face to mug with a bear. We should move on.
Alright. Are you coming? There you go. So we're gonna go that way. There's some
Hear
panthers.
that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Look, a cub. Will you help the mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta calm her first. Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
You freeing her. A superb image. Brilliant. You freeing her. Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light to that.
Peristysomex upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. I'm content you share my love for animals.
Alrighty, let's disarm all the traps. There's another trap.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Yes? What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. Just asking.
Alright. I know, was that there? A centipede or was there a bear? There's another bear over there.
Shh. Hear him.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them.
Just save. I don't know if the bear will attack me or not. Looks like the bear leaves us alone.
Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
Alright, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry.
Oh, right over here. Should have a good shot with that.
Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly. Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
Get a crepe shot then, maybe? Let's see, what do we have? A crepe shot? No?
An excellent day for capturing moments. Thanks. Truly magnificent that was. Move on now.
I don't think they'll be happy about that. I think they wanna kill us now.
Exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go. Just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks.
I've Cannibals map. Also, might have some new entries here, do we? No. Is that the bestiary updated, but apparently has nothing new. I think those guys will follow us.
I was wondering.
What are giant centipede-sized beasts, or are those insectoids? Yes, they are insectoids. Okay, so let's equip insectoid oil. I'm pretty sure they're gonna attack us.
Why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. They will be a treat for her.
So they look around. Any peacocks nearby?
We're close. Eyes in the back of your head. A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
Alright, let's follow the scent. I'm pretty sure those giant centipedes will attack us soon. Another one.
Shh. Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close.
There they are. Probably need Uxie.
Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay their tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher!
Right now, it.
Oh, this'll be a masterpiece! Smile, please!
Giant centipedes. Damn it.
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back.
Ah! Geralt! Save me! Do not look in my direction!
Alright.
All over now.
Ooh, that was tense. I believe I've had my fill of excitement for today.
Alright.
What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp.
There we go.
Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francois.
I'll be by. See ya.
That's great. Will be the
Always
end
good
of
meeting a professional.
I've lost again.
Alright. Let's talk to the wine contract. Where is it? Over here? Helper? No, where is he? There. There he is.
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
Alright. 175.
I knew we would agree terms.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Winter's contract. Cochodi Cave. Alright.
Give me a drink.
Let me activate a cat. There we go. I get insectoid oil going.
I'm sorry.
See where they are. There's one. Alright, got the first one done. Gotta be some more around, right? I think I heard more. There's some more. Quite a few more actually. Go off that one first. Oh my god. It's a bit more aggressive, the big one here. Jesus. That guy was a little bit more aggressive than the other ones. Popped more potions on that one. Some more loot. Back look here. Doesn't look like one. Some more stuff to loot here. Okay. First went to the right, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Any tidings?
Took care of it.
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
Wine trade. Been at it for a while?
Not terribly long, to be candid. I apprenticed to be an alchemist, but proportions were never my strong suit. So I took to trading in wines. More pleasant, I must say. One drinks on the job and no one ever complains.
Makes sense. And the world's always a bit more bearable on a buzz. Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too.
What does he have? I think he has quite a few things, actually. Of an alchemist kind of guy. Can sell you some of the stuff, maybe? Yeah. Well, we can sell you those books, that's for sure. Keep the map around for now, and then we can sell some of that stuff here, maybe. Go down to my usual 50. Come on, there we go. Sawing outside kinda gets on my nerve, to be honest. I hope they all stop that soon. Alright, that's that. Farewell.
Time I got back on the path. So long.
Alright, where do we go next? Oh, we were on the way back to here, right? Let's go over there and then call Bianco. We have to make our way back over here. Gonna get to call Bianco, gonna rest there.
If your Witcher pays any taxes at all.
Come on, walk. Thank you. So there's anything to loot over here, maybe? So look. Just a waker, okay. What do we have here? 100 meters forward. I don't hear anything yet. Near the windmill. Nope, it's giant centipedes. God damn it, stop it. Not nice.
Giant centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it.
Alright. Down they go. Anything else around here? Doesn't look that way to me. Go to call Bianca. What was that? Supervisor.
Thank you.
Can we loot anything here? No. Okay. Bag of grain. That's it. Alright. Back at Corvo Bianco. Home sweet home. Let me loot my stuff first. My herbs. Because they should have respawned. Yes, they did. Alrighty. Goodbye herbs, and then we're gonna head to sleep. Rest a little bit, get our potions back and all. And go for the next side quest. Let's go to morning. Actually, you have to go to the towards the night there, right? We have to go towards the night when we want to do that side quest, which needs to go to the cemetery. So let's make it night time. Till left to depart. Cemetery at night, that's what we need to do. Righty, roach. Anything on the way there? Don't think so, right? There's nothing on the way there, so let's just head straight down there. Not do that here. I guess this is part of the sun.
Crawling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
San Sebastian.
Ow! I can see you slurping me with your eyes. What?
Going all the way through here. 190 meters left.
Start send a whip away those running riot. Our duchy
What is the
We're going this establishment already here. Let's have a look.
Nice tune.
There's two. What's that?
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Dobry monument will remain closed until further notice.
Closed? Why, we wrote an entire day to see it. You're a cheat, sir.
And we paid good coin for the tickets. Give it back!
Your tickets remain valid. You must merely wait patiently for the exhibition to reopen.
Okay. Have a look at that.
Please disperse. The exhibition is closed.
What's this about?
Oh, Lepiota, give me strength. I can't bear this, please. I believe I've been clear. No presentation today. Oh, wait. Are you not that famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument.
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say.
I guess we'll do that one
Come with
first.
me. I'll show you.
Hello, Poe Injector. How's it going?
Here it is. Our pride and joy, Reginald Dobry. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other organs.
Mm-hmm. So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Somebody stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals. Certified and authenticated.
Right.
Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
Got my attention. Now tell me about this Reginald, all you know.
There's so much to tell. Legend has it he and the architect Pharamond planned and laid out Beauclair.
Impressed already.
In particular, Reginald took great pains to devise escape routes for lovers caught with their pants down. Literally and metaphorically. He later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rivals in duels.
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. Trying times.
Goodness gracious, great balls of granite.
Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this. Dried bloodstain.
Okay. Blood, that's good.
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief. Diamond saw blade. Perpetrator's tool.
Left the tool behind, smart. Full ascent.
A worker, no player, right, Witcher?
Let's see where that leads.
Up shoop dum darere up shoop.
Summoning a witcher? Was that truly necessary? And our knights will chop liver?
Alrighty. Over here.
Scent leads to this door.
Seems to be someone having fun there.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Yeah.
Hughes, that's not him.
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence. A series thereof. What?
That's not my husband.
Alright, so it's an affair.
You mean, not your husband? Who are you? And why are you in my home? Out! Now! Or I'll summon the guards!
Watch your tone, Gramps. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves a body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
That's so. You seem well informed, Hughes. Maybe you know who stole Reginald's testicles.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda, I know you're in there. You and that fancy pants of yours.
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue! Prepare for a shellacking, scallop!
That's interesting.
What's this? Rosalinda! One, I could forgive you, but two at one time!
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond!
Go home.
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes, that'll be best. I'm done here.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
Mm-hmm. So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment. All right. I admit I stole the stones. And you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I, well, 3 times and counting.
3 times? Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young.
You can do it without them.
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or two, 3 at the most.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
At the day's end, it's good I had a chance to use them at all. Here, take them.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
Alright, let's put him back.
Guess this champion.
Right, that way? Okay. That might hurt. Okay. It's fine. Also, there's a thingy here, right? Can I go now? No. The exhibition is closed, yeah. Let's see. See around here? Hope it doesn't spend time when I turn that in.
Well, have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep, got them back.
Lepiotus luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge on the house.
Alright, yeah, it's done. Now let's look at Death to Us part. Where is it? Also, Paper Chai is done. Do that one next. So there's something down there. What's down there?
Keep calm. Start no pros.
Seen something like that in there. Old pamphlet. Dear Brucarois, wake up! You are being diddled and deraired by a ruling elite which plays you like fiddles. In broad daylight, they have conspired to deprive you of the rightful heir to your throne. It is the Duke's eldest daughter who should take power after his death, yet he has fed you far-fetched tales about some curse enforced on you his younger daughter. Do not stand idle, do not tarry. Revolt! All those who will not allow such treatment of themselves and their fellow subjects, let them be at the ready. The rightful heiress to the throne might return at any moment, and then she shall need our support, a concerned subject, okay?
Greetings. Yes?
Anything else here? Loot? Doesn't look that way. There's something to loot.
Greetings and welcome.
Well, I guess we'll talk to him
Tucson
first.
is home to the best wines in the world, and I've the best wines in Tucson.
Let's see what you have.
Show me what you got. See if something catches my eye.
What does he have? Nothing. Buys that stuff though. Why not? Still more of that except for the fish. I guess we sell all except for that one thing there. There we go. Do you buy anything else? You do buy anything else, okay. Three, okay, 2, there we go. Works. And then play a round of Gwent.
Care for a round of Gwent?
There we go. Playing Skellige, alright. Let's start with the elf then. Hope we got another spy out of that. We did. Good. Alright, let's play Geralt. It's passed, okay. It's fine. Kinda need you to play my thing. Guess I just need to stall time there. I'm just stalling time right now. This last card here is passed. Okay, let's play that, and then we pretty much won. That's easy going.
My prices are the best this side of the Yaruga. Banquets and wine are rather suited for pleasant mirth.
I sound like from over here, some... There. Right down there I saw something. Can't get in here. How do I get there? Maybe go through there somewhere? I don't know.
Damned bedbugs.
A tip of the hat to the tourney's victim. The guard brings peace to our domains.
We go down here maybe? No. There's something down there. Oh, what was that? The painting. Geralt. Oh. It's a new painting. Okay.
Greetings. Geralt, there you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell.
Not exactly what I imagined. I believe I posed with all my clothes on. Clearly remember that, in fact. Some other details are off, too.
Invalid as a criticism. I depicted you in a more flattering state. The painting has drawn crowds, aroused a great deal of interest.
Can see that. Anyway, some advice for the future. Warn your subjects about your intentions. Your next model might not be so forgiving.
You don't like it. I'm hurt. Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take a loss. For you, I'll part with it, I will, at a special price.
Huh. As special as it is, that's still quite a price. Afraid I don't have that much coin.
Not a problem. Come back when you do. Though I cannot guarantee someone won't have beaten you to it. Witcher, greetings. I've been on pins and needles. I take it you've come for the painting.
Might then. Why not?
Why not? It'll make an interesting memento. Though I'd hardly call the price a bargain.
Indeed. Few have the sophistication to appreciate my technique. I sometimes go hungry as a consequence.
All right. At least this way I'll be able to control who sees it. Thanks.
Alright. Now let's go to the cemetery before the night time is over.
No, picker it all.
Something's in the wind.
So that is who her grace summoned from the north.
Damn it. More fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems. So, noises coming from here. Not a soul. Strange. Doesn't look anything like a grave hag's lair either. Smashed, as if someone threw it against the wall. Here lies Margot de Corentin. Gold. Can't be grave robbers. None worth their salt would have left this. Pretty fresh. Funeral wasn't too long ago. Louis de Corentin. Died on the day of Saint Zoetham's remembrance. Noises started right around then. No sign of monsters or grave robbers. Bit of a mess, that's all. Maybe this isn't the spot after all. Strange. Noises clearly coming from that tomb. Impossible. Something's not right. Need to hide, see how things play out.
Alright. Let's go over there, behind the statue. No one will ever notice.
You'd rather lie about all day, flipping those cards like some dwarf. Disgusting.
Indeed. Far better to stand at the door of Lepioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Ingrate, I prayed for you, that you would cast off the yoke of gambling.
Fine job you did of it. Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
Mind keeping it down? Neighbors are complaining.
Neighbors? Everyone here is dead.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once!
Slow down. What's the problem?
This is my crypt, and this saintly shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging, the misery!
I was blind and a fool to marry him. He's a slave to the cards, prepared to wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Once, damn it, and as a jest! How many times must I explain? And who sank our fortune into some silly statue of Lepioda?
Seems like a lost crow.
That was my cause. The prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy and betting. How was I to know it was all a fraud?
Because I warned you some 500 times!
Quiet! Shut up, both of you! Who does the crypt belong to, rightfully?
Must you ask? It's mine. My family's. The de Corentins. Are you illiterate?
True. But my dowry served to repurchase it from those you owed.
Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need to move one of you out.
Yes. Take him. Please. Do so. And I shall tell you where I hit his lucky Gwent cards.
What? I knew it was you! And now, you would evict me from my crypt, then pay for the deed with my cards. Blast it all! Had I those very cards at the tournament in Belhaven, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
They murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
Need to think about it. Alright, gotta move one of them out.
If it's him...
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota. Thou shalt not play for coin.
I'm gonna move
After
hers.
which he promptly added, for you shall have none left for...
Because... He's the rightful owner then.
If you truly must do this, then please, at the least, deposit me somewhere pleasant.
All the same to me. Where do you want to go?
Take me to my mother's grave. It's in the old cemetery just outside the city walls. A lovely spot, almost on the lakeshore. The flora there, it's extraordinary, really.
Extraordinary flora. Where is it exactly?
Beneath the outspread arms of a chestnut, the tombstone bears my mother's name, Micheline Belrose. To think I failed to heed her when she warned me about that lout.
Something really quick. Yep. Also, I have to learn this one more because I'm always a little bit deaf. This will be better from so far on here, and that'll be better, hopefully. Let's see, where do we go? You there? He's at last, okay. Let's go back up here and deposit her ash in that grave. That's the old cemetery.
As Margot mentioned. So where's the grave? Under a chestnut, or so Margot claimed.
So over here.
Micheline Belrose. This is it. Wow, that's done.
Let's return to the Lewis. Let's activate the werewolf decoction there. There we go. So we can walk indefinitely. Also, we got another level up. No, level 44. How much do we have? We have 3 points. Well, we can put it into one of those. Oh, I need another create a mutagen. Well, then just put some cold for now. What should we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5. 6. We need 8 for the next slot. That's insane. We need a lot more experience points then.
Guess as champion. Long live to
Alright, let's see if he knows where the Gwen card is.
Removed the urn with Margot's ashes, just like you wanted. Louis, you there? Should have known he'd stand me up. All right, if that's how you want to play it.
Please, put me back. Yes, I'm a fraud. I lied to you. I've no notion where the cards are, but I shall think of something. Just wait. Got it. A swordsmith. Trentin's the name. I skinned him at Gwent once, but he had no coin, so he promised me the pride of his collection, a lovely blade. Finely fashioned. I passed on before I could get it, but you could collect it in my stead. Just tell him Louis de Corentin sent you.
The dead Louis de Corentin?
That could indeed prove problematic. But if... I know. The man's a gambler, inveterate. His wife forced him to seek help, hypnosis or some such. She believes Trentin no longer touches cards, would wager her virtue on it. Were she to learn he still plays Gwent, well, he'd be in a deep doodaloo.
Thanks.
The Priory. There's no lucky coin card for us, I guess. Let's look for a swordsmith.
Tough times. I'll kill for a bite.
Oh!
Dare to think you've got...
So one, that's one.
The best steel in all of Tucson. Take a gander.
Here to collect Louis de Corentin's sword.
Ha! That's rich. De Corentin's dead. Who are you? His brother? His lover? Louis never mentioned either.
Maybe so. But he told me a bit about you. Heard you used to play a little Gwent. Had a habit, in fact, till your wife helped you kick the addiction. Real treasure, wife like that.
Ah, the bumpoke. Ugh. Here I thought I might hang it over the mantle again, with Louis gnawing radishes from the underside. But it seems I must. So be it. The sword's yours. But don't leave me high and dry. Give me a chance to win back my dignity at least. Perhaps
Forged in
round
fire.
3 for coin?
Sure.
What about the wife? Not afraid she'll...
In my home, what I say stands. Women have got no power. Besides which, the wife's away for a few days visiting her sister in Belhaven. So, shall we play?
Sure. I'm gonna tan you.
All right. Convinced me. Lay him out.
Supplying Scottail. Alright. No spice, that's fucking ridiculous. Is he gonna pass? He's not passing. Oh, he's passed. Okay. We'll play those two, why not? Got a win. Hopefully we get a spy now, otherwise we might be in deep trouble. We are in deep trouble. Just have to stall now a little bit. Okay, he's passed. Well, we can take the win then. It's easy. Was close.
That happens to the best. It serves me right for challenging a stranger. To have such a deck.
So long.
Till death to his pardon. Alright, then let's go. Well, what do we have a look here? Forged in fire. There's a lot of damage. Doesn't have the armor piercing I want. But that was a decent amount of damage. Only one room. So we're just gonna sell it. Where do we go? This wasn't the exit right here? There it was.
Here in Beauclair, all's right.
What's that? Slow down, let's not do anything rash.
Awaits a challenge. Witcher.
Oh.
Surely you've techniques you'd care to test and demonstrate.
Sure, why not?
You wish to jump in.
Considering it.
So you're not surprised. Consider this as well. Here, intellect counts as much as strength.
You see, Mancomb is no ordinary fighter.
Mancomb? First I've ever encountered that name.
One should never judge an opponent by his name. Master Mancomb is a saddler, though a valiant one at that. His blows are as fierce as his riposts are sharp.
Sure, go white.
Fine, let's start.
Oh, my knees quake like a carnival rattle.
Let's get on with this ridiculous battle.
I'm a top taunter, the best around, not one to be beaten by some inbred hound.
Your taunts? I've heard dogs retch things more profound. Hear how pathetic and stupid you sound.
Well, how then is this for a clever tongue twister? You're a bum-botching, blackened, bile-filled blister.
Think you're confused. That sounds more like your sister. I'm immune to disease, but even I'd die if I kissed her.
You aren't worthy to empty my sister's bedpan. You mange-ridden mutant, not even a man.
Should have quit before we began. Gonna make you wish you'd turned tail and ran.
Why, you... bad... I've got to admit, you know how to roast a man. You win.
Mean we're not gonna fight?
Why? I told you, you've won.
The Witcher wins, beating Mancomb at his own game.
Alright.
You out-tongued me, but only because I'm under the weather today. I'd have lashed you raw otherwise.
Right, sure.
Two more champions to defeat before you can challenge the Maestro. Still Waters is to be found in Oatville, not far from Mountebank Alley, while Colossus fights in the largest courtyard in San Sebastian.
Interesting. I want to do the other quest first. Till death do you part. There we go.
Ooh. I like it.
One false move and you will regret it.
Oh, blast. What booming means.
Terrifying
Selling fresh buns on the morn. Pleased customers streaming about.
Fathers desire that we work together. Do you see the wisdom of it now?
Yes. Papa knew.
I don't know why this is
Papa knew this would work.
like that. Weird.
You'll not find work here. Not paying work, that is.
You go.
Ah, Witcher, greetings. What brings you here?
See you made up with your brothers. Looks like business is good.
All true, all true. I cannot complain. We'd been rivals all our lives. So at first, it was hard to agree on anything. Yet, gradually, we realized we had no other options. Suddenly, it turned out we work well together.
Nice to hear.
And we've you to thank for it. Had we not met you, nothing would have come of our quarrels but heartache. Thank you, Witcher.
Glad I could help. Wouldn't mind a drink, some good wine or cognac.
Be my guest. Pick and choose as you will.
Okay. I used to buy all of that, so you can get all of that. With the money for it. Holy shit, he pays 500 for those mere swords? 600 for that? Holy Moses. Pays a ton of money for everything. Pays a lot of money for everything, jeez. 24, 5. There we go.
Time I was on my way. Farewell.
Father would be mighty proud.
Alright. I don't know why this one is marked with a red thingy, but okay. Oh, we need to go over here.
Hey there, I'm done. Cemetery ought to be real nice and quiet now.
Ah, to sleep in my own bed once more. The clogs has grown intolerably loud. The punters bellow like men possessed. One madman especially, always shouting, "Order in! Order in!" But tell me, at the cemetery, what was it? Beasts, as you claimed?
Yeah, really tough, demanding fight. Barely made it out alive.
Is it your codex? Forbids you from revealing the details? For the best, I dare say. There's a small premium for you. You've earned it.
Alright. Got ourselves some grounds. The little Taft Dude's part is done. Let's look next at Paper Chase. It should be done by now.
Better to die of drink than of boredom.
The Qian finale. It's 5 AM now. It should be open.
Ah, so pale. Are you well?
No.
Let me live.
Eat, drink, and...
Poor Witcher? Was that truly necessary? And our knights would have chopped liver.
This is Beauclair, not some flea-witten.
There we are. Hello, Qian finale.
Got your coin, sir? And a wee gift to thank you for the trust you showed. This blade's the Reckoner. It saved my arse a fair number of times.
Thanks, Cianfinelli. We'll call it even.
One last thing. I'd like to apologize for the whole minging kerfuffle.
I've always
Master Witcher, what can I do for you?
Alright.
Need to come back during the day.
Is a day. But okay. Let's see, what do we have next? Fist of Fury, yeah. Night Forever, Mutual Proclair. Master. Yeah, we can have a look at that one as well. The Grandmaster should be inside the city.
Where are you skittering off to?
Unbelievable.
I go to that herbalist already?
From the shortcuts? Be careful you do not trample any herbs.
I don't know if I talked to her already or not.
Welcome. Herbs freshly picked, dried, powdered. Whatsoever your heart desires.
Some Gwent, maybe.
Herbs schmerbs. But how about some Gwent, eh?
Yeah, that's where it's at. Good old Gwent.
Do not trample any herbs.
Alright, what do we do? Skirtel, don't need buy Ross necessarily. Get rid of Commando, that's good. Got some good old spice. All the spice, okay, that's good. Cast, okay, take the free win. Actually, let's play that one. Might get a healer, that's why I play that one. And we did get a healer, great. Oh, that's tempting, let's just scorch them away. They're all fours. And we're gonna pass, we'll give him the round. That's fine. Oh, that's not fine at all. That's actually quite annoying. So my healers are pretty much useless. Lovely. Oh well, where do I put that one? Middle? Middle. Ceres. Alright. We should be able to win that, I think. There's two of those guys, okay. Good to know. There's that one in the middle. I'll get rid of all of those. $91. I think we should have that in the bag. Especially since we can do this and that. There we go. Let's just show some dominance here. See how much we can get. 147, that's good. Got a Mandrim out of it, okay.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton de Peyrac Peyron falls victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has struck again.
Alright, hello there, Mr. Lafargue.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which shall I start with?
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the manticores have their fortress in the far east. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Let's do the bear next.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensai.
I think we already collected all the bear armors.
I remember the bear head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True.
Except for
This
Geralt.
Clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
The cat.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Griffin next.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about a wolf.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
Alright, I found some already.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last will earn me the title of Grand Master. I thank you, Witcher.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
What do we have? We have Grandmaster Ozine. What is when a Quail Shield shatters, there's a chance new one will be cast at no stamina cost. Balance increased by 5% for each piece of the current set. Involving Quenzine increased by 200%. Woven. 3 different oils can be applied to a sword at a time. Bombs are thrown without any delay. It's not really good. What was that? Strong attacks increased fast attack damage by 5 seconds, 10%. He attacks do 50% more damage and also stun opponents at cost of 1 adrenaline points. After using stamina to cast a sign in its standard mode, the next sign cast within 3 seconds will be cast in standard mode without using stamina. It looks pretty good. I don't know what I will go with. I don't have Manticore yet. I don't know what Manticore will bring me.
What do you have on offer?
Nice to sell, really. We can sell you all the crap we have. He has a lot of money. Got a Rivier's crossbow, we can pause at that. Keep that as a memento at least. That's fine. Oh, you can repair my equipped stuff though. Can we already craft Grandmaster gear? 41, yeah, we could already wear it.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
I might want to collect Manticore and see what we get there. Maybe we should do that next. Get Manticore going. Manticore gear. Oh, it already has that selected. Sure, let's go over there to the Manticore then.
Good folk, have you seen these prices? I must have drunk a crazy potion.
Appearances deceive, Witcher.
Alright. Gonna go to the ruins of the Pastroid prison. We already went there. Yeah, we already went there. But I didn't find anything there. I should use a teleport after all. Let's have a look. Can we get out of here, this area? What's nearby? Outpost?
Oh! Get them while they're hot!
Did chasing down witches make you go grey?
It's Roach. There we go.
Take it easy.
Roach, can you not gallop? Roach, gallop.
Whoa there, Roach.
Roach doesn't want to gallop. I don't know why.
A jump is like a lady. You can always go.
Roach doesn't want to gallop anymore. I don't know, then let's just walk. I don't know. Weird.
Wonder if I'll find anything Merton left behind here.
August, okay.
Come on!
So we do Spectre Oil. Alrighty. I already was here and looted everything I found. Something else over there. Just look at that. There's another enemy. What is that? Another Barghest, okay.
What now, you piece of filth?
Oh, it was a one-shot, okay. That works. Let's see, there's something up here apparently. Right there. Oh, I didn't loot that apparently. Manticore Steel Sword. And a Prisoner's Journal. 30 Burke of 1201. My fellow captive Merton, who for so many months kept his neck stiff, mocked my faith in Lebioda and praised the joys of a righteous life, today broke down completely. He admitted he had wasted his gods, given time on pleasures of the flesh, and all that he had to show for it were chains and indignities. I tried to lift his spirits, to tell him there's another path, that he can cast off his past habits and devote his life to Lebiota and his teachings. For now my counsels have fallen on deaf ears, but I believe he will one day convert and listen to the truth. 17 Lammas 1202. It is shocking how pleasantly I now converse with Merton. It beggars belief to think we once could not bear each other's presence. He's a man transformed, metamorphosed. I feel he has accepted his new path. He devours greedily all I tell him about Lebiota and his teachings. What rapture it is that in this dank and dark dungeon the prophet sent me a sinner and gave my life meaning. Plotted entry. 43 Blave 1203. It is over. Merton has served his sentence and left these accursed dungeon walls. The teachings which I have tried to pass on to him during these last dozen months have clearly taken root. Merton has vowed to go on a pilgrimage which will let him cast off his old ways and open the doors to a new life. As I advised, he will go first to the cave where Lebiota received enlightenment and on whose walls he carved 4 of his great truths. I hope the aura of that place will help Merton, as it has helped many before him, achieve cleansing and gain strength to continue his pilgrimage on to his next station, which I advised him should be rested legible.
Notes in the journal suggest that straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Lebiota was supposed to have hunkered down there once. That's my next destination.
It's like all the way down here. Jeez. Do I want to walk there? Sure, let's walk there. But only if Roach will behave and gallop. Roach doesn't want to behave. Let me do is save and let me reload the game. Save, empty save slots. Let me exit and reload the game. Witcher. Where's the Witcher there? Just reload the game. Might be just a bug or something like that. Alrighty, Roach. Do you behave now? Do you gallop?
Let's go.
Yeah, you gallop now. Good. I'm just going straight through the woods and the hills here. What's that? Hard piece? Okay.
Appearances deceive.
What's that over there? Some painters? Alright.
They say a great deal about you.
There's a castle over there. What's that? Heard something. Oh, it's just some boars, okay. Oh, damn it, stop it. Let me equip Beast Oil. Calm down. Stop it. Alright, we got him. Frickin' boars. What's that? Something. It's like right here. I have no idea. Entrance. What kind of entrance is here? Curious. What do we have in here? Do I need a cat? Oh, I can see. Find copper ore.
Damn it. What's going on here?
Weird cave.
Nude women in a cave? Something's not right.
Can I not attack this guy? Why do you not fucking throw that shit? And then we get fucking black blood again. Damn. There we go. Second Roxer. Alrighty.
Roxane might have been hallucinations. Sure as hell fought as if they were real.
Indeed they did. Let me get a cat going here. The fuck?
They all died. Beggars here? Must be a test.
Do not avert your eyes. Help! Help a poor soul.
Arms for the poor, son.
All right.
Last one. Wonder what'll happen now.
Insectoids, okay. Came from here, right? Yeah, I came from there. Pure water. Who's there? There's someone else. Mystery man.
Wonder if it's a relic of some sort. Not
Modus
seeing
notes
visions anymore. Hope that's the end of that.
Okay, it's what I was related to Merton as well. 17 Fane, 1203. It is done. I have reached the cave of tribulations and stepped into the hallowed confines of the hidden chapel. Never shall I forget what I have been through. I was attacked by giant fire-breathing creatures, power monstrosities akin to drowners encrusted with Entregue, men with the faces of wild animals, and Lebiota smiled on me and saw fit to let me survive this harrying gauntlet. At its end, here in the hidden chapel, I surrendered myself to meditation, and immediately he filled my mind with a vision of a lake whose crystal clear water surrounded me, penetrated my soul and cleansed it of all wickedness and villainy. When I awoke, I was certain what Lebiota had designed as the last station on my pilgrimage, the lake of cleansing where Lebiota healed the bodies and spirits of his followers. Following the advice of the sage known as the Great Beggar, in whose wisdom I basked at the temple of Lebiota, I pray all is well with him, and the people of his village have understood he only speaks the truth and means them no harm. I shall now leave behind further things binding me to my former life. Doing so is not easy, however, for acquiring these diagrams once cost me a great deal of time, energy and sacrifice, but I know this is the right path. Let Lebiota accept my humble offering. I now continue onward towards the Lake of Cleansing. Though my road is difficult and full of sacrifice, it grows ever more straight and clear, and I feel a lightness in my soul. My certainty I walk the right path grows strong as iron, firm as steel. Praise be to Lebiota.
Martin went to the lakeside to seek final atonement. Should look into it.
Well, first we wanted to go to cave, right? Let's exit this place again. Let's look what's that way. Is that an alternative way, or which way is that? Some ore. I don't know what that is. Okay. Okay, we're back outside. As long as the cat, still a little bit. And we need to meditate for that. Let it wear off. Fortunately, it wears off everything to meditate for an hour, but well. Ain't mattering too much, really. What do we have over there? There's a crave hag over there.
Something's not right.
It's over there. Some bar guests. There's gotta be raves around here. Fume-laced Turner Whistler Karkevine. Fragment of a journal laced with perfume smelling of bergamot, jasmine, and cedar. 29th of Bly. Finally, I found a solution for the Imperial Dramatic Academy examinations. I shall reenact Elsa de Longbray's most famous role, a final performance, the one where she died on stage. The most perfect actorly act that has ever been acted, when they will be forced to advance me. First of Fane, this role is too difficult. My teacher is still not pleased, perhaps I simply lack the talent. It is hard to measure up to Elsa's legend. Fifth of Fane. Yes, now I know what I was missing. I must feel the role, recreate the entire evening at the amphitheater, with candles, wine, the works, just like Elsa once did. The aura of that place might provide the help I need. They say Elsa spent nearly her entire life there. Few claim the amphitheater haunted, and that is why no more plays are performed there. Apparently everyone who has tried to act out Elsa's scene on that amphitheater stage has died in mysterious circumstances. Old wives' tales. Even if it is haunted, I believe Elsa's spirit will give me its blessing. 7th of Fane. Tonight I set out. I've prepared candles and acquired 2 bottles of the very same wine Elsa drank right before her death. I rehearse and rehearse and rehearse, until at last I believe, indeed I am Elsa. Fragment of a script highlighted in red ink. The day now dies, it collapses into itself as does my soul. Darkness like a stifling vapor shall soon swallow me. No, now I am at last ready to renew my memory of ghosts in my heart. I shall light the candles. Let the first flicker for the lad, a mere child who was smitten and perished on the field of battle at high noon without a murmur. Let now the second flicker for he who wished to fetch me a jewel from the bottom of the well, and never surfaced to see the light of this world again. Let the third flicker for the husband, handsome as a statue, cold as a stone, who left me alone in the darkness departed. Anonymously he died in the woods, he perished. Let the fourth flicker for he who laughed so beautifully, so heartedly delighted, and his fire was consumed. Let the fifth flicker for you, my beloved, my faithful companion, my hapless husband, wrecked by disease. You lie in the earth most shallowly of all. All candles now flicker, so lovely, so white. Man, boys, husbands, mine, all, I love you to the last. Now behold the wine, I drink it, and with it sanctify a memory.
Scene looks like an expired. Or did something kill her? Wonder what'll happen if I reenact the scene. Need to backtrack along her prints, then light the candles in the same order she did.
Okay, she started here. Went over here. Went over here. Then here. Lost that.
Ready. Now to drink.
Drinking wine, okay. Drink a wine. Wasn't as a wine? Lager can drink as well. How much wine do I have to drink? Do I need to drink an SS? Apparently not. What kind of wine should I drink? Tell me. I guess I need some different wine then. Does it tell you in that book? Which wine should I drink? Does it say that here? I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I don't see a wine. What? How was that called? But other than that, how did you enjoy the play? Which but other than that, how did you enjoy the play? What's that? Found Wisla crack wine. Okay, did I get that? It's a quest item. Oh, okay. Okay. What? Found them. Come on, skeletons. Banshees.
And that's a key. Could be a locked code.
Banshees. Let's have a look at Banshees. Banshees howl and shriek, and if you hear their cry, you can know you'll join the ranks of the dead night, beggars from Dundare. Old gossips claim Banshees are the spirits of women stuck between life and death due to traumatic experiences. Their wails and howls are considered ill omens of imminent, inevitable death, though they are said not to attack the living themselves. Most often they appear in the form of pale, tear-streaked women with shriveled faces and wrinkled corpse-like bodies. Alright.
Around here somewhere.
Alright, let's find a door. There's something. Maybe that? There we go. Dust-covered journal. The journal is falling apart from age, only a few entries can be deciphered. The 16th day of the month of Lammas, year 1178. With only a few days left before the premiere, they say even Duke Roger and his favourite Countess de Stager will be in attendance. This role shall be my magnum opus. I feel no stage fright or nervousness about my upcoming performance, but I am terrified by her, Annika. She turns Jardinay red with jealousy as soon as we step on stage together. Is it my fault that the provincial actress, an elf to boot, is not as talented as I? Does she truly expect the 24th day of the month of Lammas, year 1178? Her hatred is near palpable. I don't know. I'm terrified. I spoke to the director about this, but I think he did not take me seriously. He's too absorbed in the premiere, which is approaching rapidly. the 29th day of the month of Lammas, year 1178. Annika has been rooting around in my things. She read this journal. I caught her red-handed, sitting in my room. I'm horrified by how I reacted. I exploded naturally, screamed at her at first, but a single look from her froze that scream in my throat with fear. I must take all my most valuable possessions and hide them in the amphitheater. I shall now wear the key to my chest on my person at all times, hanging from this necklace the jeweler made for me. The rest of the page has disintegrated. The 33rd day of the month of Lammas, year 1178. It gets worse and worse. I fear she wishes to kill me. I feel an itch in my back, presaging her dagger. Or perhaps this itch in my throat, is that her as well? Shall it be poisoned then? Very theatrical of her, either way. Gods, I swear, if that despicable creature does anything to hurt me, I shall turn this amphitheater into an earthly hellscape. Alright, that happened then, I guess. Treasure hunt. Manticore. Next up, down there. Do I have that one? I do have that one. Good. Knight's errand in distress. Okay. Oh my god.
Giving me no choice.
Thank you for saving my enchained knightly bum.
Alright. It's fine. Orders on dirty parchment. Well, I had some knights errant wandering our turf. Bad enough, Quail said his Nilfgaardian boyfriend's after us. Now we've got this idiot to deal with. But don't get too elaborate about it. No raping or impaling or eye gouging or whatnot. Cut off his head and get out. Gable Bellicrin.
Yes, my lord. It is right and fitting, Witcher, that the Duchessa summoned and you came.
Alright. Next win. There. A lot of stuff to go through until we're there. That's fine. Hello, rabbits. I feel like there's something. Wyvern. Let's kill the wyvern, why not? Come over here, wyvern. Let me equip Dragon and Oil. God damn, why is he always flying away? Come over here into the open. Down you go. Some goats. It's over here. Didn't see it. Oh, place of power.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
I take that free ability point. Next up, we go there. Got some stuff to loot, maybe? No? Okay. Some bandits, Eggman's Venomous. I'll let go. Nice. Lots of loot. Even more. There's something. Arnold Bloom's journal. Okay. Journal is covered in dried blood. Only some of the latest entries are legible. I don't believe in coincidences. Believing in coincidences is a privilege the officer commanding the Imperial Embassy's Defense Brigade cannot afford. The caravan transporting wine purchased for the Imperial Court was attacked and robbed within the borders of the Duchy. The barrels of wine themselves are extremely valuable, yet traveling with the caravan was the Under-Secretary responsible for returning the Embassy's unused operation wherewithal. In other words, Florence allotted to spread goodwill will not return to the Empire's coffers, for they are now in the hands of bandits. How could I have allowed such an important transport to have gone out without appropriate security measures? This will not go over well in the capital. We read about that as well. It was like someone who set that up, I think. To top it all, those impertinent provincials from the Ducal Guard had the audacity to impute one of the embassy's employees must have informed the bandits of the caravan's itinerary and route. I'd sooner suspected someone from the guard, though perhaps not. Those idiots have trouble finding their own asses, even with the help of a detailed map. The solution is clear. I shall personally see to escorting the next caravan safely sound to Son's borders. Rest illegible. Oh yeah, that didn't go over well, did it? Is there something else to loot? Somewhere over here, there. Yeah, we've read about that. Some more dye. There's another chest over there. That's not my plan, but okay. Some more stuff down here. Alrighty, that's great. Next up, we go over there, maybe? Yeah, go over there, there, and over there. Oh yeah, what does the manticore thingy do now? Let's look at crafting. Manticore, Grandmaster Manticore. I think we do have a sword, right? Probably around here then. All the steel apparently on the silver sword, maybe? Didn't I get a Manticore Grandmaster sword? Am I just dumb? Where? Okay, we just not created. Maybe it's just to collect it? I have no idea. We'll look at that later then. Maybe I first need to collect all before I can craft it, I don't know. Finn's Vineyard, okay. Something there. Giant centipedes from the looks of it. Still we want insectoid oil. Last one. There we go. Alright, area liberated.
I'll finally be able to drink in peace. And I'll drink to your health.
Anything else to loot? Didn't I kill 3 of those? Anything else around here?
Hello. Where are you rushing to?
Can I go in here? No. Okay. Anything else? There's something more loot. Can we go in the house and loot stuff? No. Okay, let's talk to the herbalist around here. Maybe a place like... She place like Gwent?
Pink Lipiota! We're saved! My hero.
No hero, just a witcher. Slaying monsters is my job.
Brave and humble! Oh my! Oh!
Run this vineyard all by our lonesome?
Oh no! My father's the vintner. Oh, an excellent one too. I merely help out.
So where's your father?
In the hospital. After he was wounded by those monsters. But he gets better by the day.
What are you offering? What can I buy?
The best herbs in all Toussaint!
There are lots of best herbs in Altisant, apparently. Let's go down to 50 again. For most of those things here, what do we have available? Seems like going down to 50 gives you a lot of money. Because you don't need more than 50 from each, I think. Anything more is overkill. It just accumulates so much stuff when you loot all the houses and stuff. Right, 12 here. Going either when she doesn't have any money left, or if we don't have anything above 50 anymore. Alrighty, that's one more of them. That should be everything. We keep the mutagens because we might need them for those upgrades. We don't really low on money. So that'll be fine. And we can sell some of that as well. Oh, that's done. Alright. Farewell.
Take care.
Please, do stop in if you're ever around.
We go up there. Hunter.
What now, you piece of filth?
Alright, down with the panther. What do we have over here? Any monsters? I don't hear any. Maybe they're humans. Oh yeah, it's another bandits area. I think that's Venom.
Don't do me, you witcher. Not a witcher.
Grey-haired puppy knobber.
Alright, down they go. Lots of loot. Orders from Grey Billiken and the Gardener's Key. Take out that dingaling Gwail, the bomb-hoe peeping weed yankers trying to get us killed. The caravan was armed to teeth this time. He tipped off his black-plated bats at the embassy. I'm sure of it. We still slaughtered a lot of them, of course, but lost a few good lads in our own. Since Quail means to diddle our dearies, let's diddle Gwail. Grab him, scorch his heels, and find out where he's hit his share of the previous raid. Can't possibly have lost all of it playing Gwent. Once we've got that, time for him to dance a grim fandango. Constant Gardener. That's a lot of money. Journal kept by Quail. 21st day of service. It's a diddling bored. There's really sod all to do here. A quick morning round's enough to water all the plants, flower bed in front of the embassy. Doesn't demand much care either. And so it goes, day after day. Maybe tonight I'll jaunt to San Sebastian, play Hand of Gwen. I already read that one. Yeah, we already read that one before. That's why it was grayed out. We read that in like the Ducal Treasury or something like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we read that somewhere. That was related to here. Maybe I wasn't supposed to find the book earlier. I don't know. There he hangs. Alright, next up. It looks like a Hansa, to be honest, here. Something similar. Let's have a look over there. was a ruin of some kind, I don't know. Hunters are supposed to be pretty big, but I haven't found a Hunter yet. I don't want to have that, I want to have this one, the Manticore gear. That's what I want to have active. What's this place? It might be just a ruin, right? Oh yeah, it's just the prison ruin. I think I was here already, wasn't I? Might have. Also those cages here. Teshna Mutna ruins.
Something wicked here. It's in the air. I can smell it.
What's over there? That's a ghost guy. Banshee. Come on, kill that guy. There we go. Second Banshee today already. Any loot around here? Doesn't look that way. Just dragging it up there. We get that dragonet from here? Don't think I can hit it from there. Get up here first. Think to loot around here doesn't look that way. Gotta be able to get up here, right? There. Oh, can't hit it there either. Went down further. Let's see if I can get it.
Ugly bastard.
There he is. Just a fork tail. I mean, a dragonet oil. There he goes. Got the fork tail. Let's look back at the ruins. Maybe there's something else about this area here. Didn't see any loot though. Just the problem. So well. Is it that person? That looks like an entrance to me, to be honest. Totally is an entrance here. Oh yeah, I'd see him showing on the map, okay. So it must be main quest related later on. Look at that thing down there. Oh, there's something. It's a dead person. Some orange and Florence. So, nothing. Something to loot around here, maybe? Let's have a look. No, it's all ruins, nothing really to loot. Can hear enemies. Those are giant centipedes again. Didn't want to press Q, press any button, whatever I pressed. That's fine.
Giant centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it.
Maybe that giant centipede won't be too happy with it. That's fine.
That stench.
My darling Jocelyn, I trust this letter finds you in good health. You are aware, for how could you not be, of the wild passion I feel for you, and how overwhelmingly I long for you to become my husband. Yet since we are to stand together at the marital altar, surely you also understand I need to guard myself appropriately, to prepare a wardrobe befitting such a moment. I already have an on-garden dress, but no slippers. I've heard the latest rage in the Empire are slippers made of giant centipede hide, so I ask you, my darling love, to hand such a beast for me, or two. Be sure the shoemaker doesn't run out of material. Bella de Gonesse, okay. Well, that didn't went over well. Got murdered by the giant centipede. Kinda weird how those things go, right? Let's go there, right? It's not far off. Roach, where are you at? There you are. Come here.
Hey-ya.
Gonna make our way over there now. To the gay cave where Libioda is supposed to be. Or where he was supposed to be. Whoever Libioda is. What's that? Another giant centipede monster nest.
Giant centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it.
Alright, that wasn't marked on the map though, right?
Move it.
Around here. Because I must have been here already. Bit of an eerie place. Foglet. Oh, is that the Foglet area? There, those guys. Foglets. The weird place with all the spoons here.
Come on.
Entrance here. What's attacking me? I don't know what. Oh, another foglet. Or Vargas or whatever. Panther. Panther. This is Libiota's cave, yeah, this is Libiota's cave, okay.
The cave Merton mentioned. Need to look around.
Alright, let's look around here. Let's pop a cat. Just have a little bit of a better view.
Slips of paper all over. Prayer on each one. Maybe Merton left one too.
So, let's have a look. Remember to seek moderation in all things, to drink and victuals and pleasures of the flesh, for whosoever shall abuse these pleasures shall awake the next one in great pain with a pounding head and wilted member. Do not unto thy neighbour what thou thyself deemst unpleasant, unless thy neighbour have done thee sorely wrong, and rive with violence over his deeds. O great Libiota, make my fields yield bounties and save them from floods and drought, but only my fields, and mind you, my neighbour has had enough luck of late, Gaston. Please bless Mummy with good health, great Libiota. Make her well and make her never get so awful pissed again, Antoniette. Thou shalt always speak the truth, unless the truth is not well served by being spoken, in which case thou shalt lie. Let me be beautiful, shapely, alluring, and always youthful, and may lie snore on that strumpet Maria's fat hiney, Babate. Text me had already asked Melitele. I've been to the druids and nothing. So maybe you, great Libiota, will hear my prayer. I want to be old, ugly, and fat, for I'm sick and tired of staring at all these fair folk. They are still as ditchwater. I at least aspire to be interesting. Quentin. Merton's prayer. 7 faint, 12 free. Bless me with strength that I may never falter. Bless me with grace that I never doubt. Bless me with fortitude of spirit that I may leave behind the old and embrace the new with courage. I, Merton, as a member of the Guild of Witches named after the Manticore, begin this day my pilgrimage. Here in the very cave where, for 23 days and 23 nights, Libiota fasted and meditated, I vow to atone for my sins, to walk the path of redemption and rid myself of all that ties to my old life, so that I may stand proudly among the disciples of the highest and proclaim myself a new man. I shall thus now journey to the temple of Libiota to meet with the great beggar, a sage who has pondered the pearls of Libiota more than any else in this sad vale of tears. I shall listen to his counsel and follow his guidance on my road to absolution.
Merton wrote a prayer on the back of the diagram. Seems he left the prison, came here, then went on to the temple.
And may Jean-Luc be struck down and his bowels devoured by cholera, for he is a leecher and a whole so brood like few others, Bastion. Libiota, blessed be thy name. Please let my son Julian reach Covia safely. Let him find a little lady at last, one well born and with ample tracts of land, Pascal. Verily I say unto you, give alms to the poor, yet deposit not a whole watermelon upon a beggar's lap, but merely half, lest the beggar's joy strike him with apoplexy. Alright. It's done with Libiota, let's go to the morning, why not? A bit more daylight. Cleansing of the temple. I don't know what's nearby. There. Cleansing is to the right and the temple is to the left, so we're gonna go to the right first then. Could check out this place as well. haven't done that one yet. Fucking panther respawned. Fuck you, panther. There we go. And let's get that way, towards that question mark. Oh yeah, werewolf decoction. Can't forget that. What's the vineyard contract?
Drink! Give me a drink!
Nice errand. Or guardsman. Alright, let's look over there. This castle area. What if your guards are around? Saw prison, okay. Can we go in there? There's a question mark over there. Or is it around there? I don't know.
Keep calm. Start.
Can't go there. Okay, then let's go down here. Go around there. Down here there is something apparently. Maybe someone tried to escape. Oh, this entrance. Okay. Escape Artist's Journal. Part of the journal is sticky with dried blood. 22nd day of the month of Berg. The worst part of my work's not that I have to crawl through cesspits, jump from great heights, dive into canals, be tied up, untied, lashed, burned, tortured, have my fingernails ripped out or scraped off while digging tunnels barehanded. No, none of them. That's the worst. The worst is that I've got to document it all. Then hide the notes from the guards. Each escape must be noted down in detail, otherwise my employers won't have a basis for releasing my pay. The work of a professional escapologist is not easy, my friend. 25th day of the month of Berg. This time I was given a contract in Tucson. This is going to be a piece of cake. The guards are fat and drowsy and the walls pocked. Legible fragment. I was given a thorough hiding today. Those guards are fat and indolent, true, but they know how to whip. Plus, I think I'm getting too old for this. I'll finish this contract, then it's time for change of trades. 28th day of month of Berg. I'm one lucky horsem. My fellow inmate, a man wrongfully convicted, told me a story about an elven treasure trove hidden underwater somewhere south of the prison. I believe he sensed I was planning an escape. I'm supposed to take that sly rogue with me in exchange for the key, as that's my ticket to an early retirement. First day of the month of Blaive. I completed my dig, only to learn I had miscalculated and exited right into the lake. My companion had not learned to swim, it seems, and now he never will, for he sleeps the big sleep, dreaming of fish. Sadly, I didn't manage to take the key to the elven treasure from him. Took all my strength just to get back to our cell, where a pack of guards were waiting for me. They knocked out a few of my ribs and a handful of teeth, but I should heal. 11th day of month of Blaive. Things are good. They've moved me to another cell. Bars on the windows are the days when elves were in Tucson, so I loosened those rust-rotten rods this evening and then it's into the lake. It's a long drop, true, but that's not worry for me. Then I'll report back to my employer and check out the tale about the treasure. If all goes well, I'll soon be done with escapology. Well, I didn't go over well, right? I suppose there's an entrance somewhere. Oh, there's also loot here. So down there, pop a killer whale. There we go. What do we have down here? Rogue meteorite pickaxe. Got green golden ring. Masterly ornamented key. Maybe it's the... Didn't I put an exclamation mark somewhere where I needed a key? Let's get out of here. This fish are going nuts. That's right there where I put the exclamation mark, okay. So things come around. Let's just swim there. Take a little bit of a walk. Walking is a tad fast, I think. Oh, there's also a boat over there, which we can take. Over there, fisherman.
And what do you get for all that work? A crook in your back once so on in years.
Fuck, can I not get up here?
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know they're mine.
Cannot get up this thingy. Hello? I have no idea.
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wife's like to thump his head.
Alright, let's try that again. This time on the boat. There we go.
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
I think that's the last thing we do actually for today. It's quite late already. Killer whale is still going, so we can just go down there. I don't want you to go. There's a treasure around here. There. Apparently those guys respawned as well. Take them. Alright, so we can put that one away. It's great. Can we get air here? We can get air here. Okay, that's good. Didn't I just come from here? Oh no, I need to get up. I think, yeah, I need to get up here. And then out. Treasure hunt, manticore, plenty. Some monsters over there. You make it up here, thank you. Might as well put some necropage here on. Hello, Drownus, how's it going?
What now, you?
God damn it. So then the next place we would need to go is probably over there. That's our next destination, but for now I'm gonna call it a day here. I thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully see you next time around. Most likely tomorrow morning. Because we only have about 2 weeks left until Tears of Arise will start. And we have a bunch to do left in Tisson. So next time we might be able to finish off most side quests. Let's see, how much do we have left on the map? We have pretty much finished the entire western part. We have the eastern part left. It will probably take us the entire day then. And after that we can probably do side quests and then main quests, right? We only have 2 Witcher contracts and some more side quests. Light for Hire. Fists of Fury we still need to do. That doesn't take long. Gwent, I know how much we take there. I know what that is, and more Gwent. Gwent and the Fist of Fury can probably do in one day easily. But anyway, that's it for today. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully have a nice day. Take care.